Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic Evolution. My name is Dragaura, and this time around we're continuing the Guild Battle mini-series, and I'm going to talk about the things that your guild leaders and vice leaders are able to do to prepare for the battle. As you can see in the upper left-hand corner, the preparing countdown has got another about 5 hours to go. And you can see on the screen the current map. The guild that I lead is the Animators, and so we're the blue team, so all the nodes in blue, that's the ones we control. The Dreamers is the red team, and Prototype is the green team. Now, as I've shown you before, the main things that I need to make sure, personally, that my formation is up to snuff. You always, every day, want to make sure that your team is updated, because I'm going to click on the bottommost blue node and show you. These are all of my guild members' teams. Now, the teams do not automatically update. So if some of my guild members have updated their team and haven't saved it, I still have their old team to use. Additionally, I'll go ahead and go over the screen. The spot information on the left, it says spot number 23. Underneath that it says order, and I can choose whether a spot will attack a nearby spot, fortify the defense, or support nearby spots. I've not really found a good use for support, maybe because I don't actually know what it actually does. I've yet to find out, but attacking allows you to choose any nearby spots to attack. To show you on the other one here, if I say that to attack, I've actually got 3 options, and I can only pick one. So, I've got it currently going towards the quote-unquote neutral node. It starts out neutral, but once a team takes over, it actually is dedicated to that guild. And is actually a very, very highly fortified spot. As you can see, the spot bonus says all monsters attack plus 70% and all monsters HP plus 70%. And that can make or break something. To show you the difference between those spots is, for this spot here, it says spot bonus water monster attack plus 20, water monster HP plus 20, all monsters attack plus 20, all monsters HP plus 20. So just being on the spot, everyone gets plus 20% attack and HP, but water monsters in particular get an additional 20% of attack and HP. So, for example, just to throw a few on there, I'll use Skrull, Lunalane. I ate at SUV today. And as you can see, as I pick these teams, on the left it says Defense Team 3, Defense OA, 160,861 points. That is the total OA across those 3 teams. So what I try to do personally is I look at the map and see, alright, we have 5 fronts to defend. So my teams are going to be spread a little thin, but what I tend to do is I tend to take my major powerhouses, namely my team, and Duck Commander. Since we have the highest OAs, I tend to go highest OA down to lowest OA. So what I'm gonna do is take these 3 back off. And so my next highest, I've got Gaia, Last Chaos, and Came, Fear, and Aki. I'm gonna put Aki on there because water monster. Her healer is actually a water type, so I definitely want to help her out there. I say her. Going a lot of times off of the avatar, which doesn't actually, make sense because you can't pick your own avatar. It's just your team leader, so it's kind of random if it's a guy or girl. Like, yeah. So there is a team on here already. Alright, that's the other thing. Occasionally things will glitch and someone's team will be on a spot already. I'm going to take Guitar off of that. I didn't mean to click that. I'm going to go ahead and put Gaia over here. And actually last Chaos as well. The one thing I have noticed amongst most of the players, at least, is their team leader tends to be their strongest monster. Tends to. So, let's see. What else? Oh, I already did that one. This one has water monsters as a focus. I'll go ahead and put Solar Man on there. Now go Valkyrian. Oh, this is mine. I'll put Laplace with me. Sorry if I fall a bit silent. I'm actually concentrating pretty well on figuring out who might be best where. Especially since you can click on your opponent's guild to see what kind of setup they've got, who their strongest teams are. Granted, you can't actually tell where those teams will be. It's one of those... I often call these guild battles a blind rock, paper, scissors. Because you just don't know who's gonna go where. I'll put Mandolin there, and Blue on there, so 24, 23. Oh, I need a few more on here. Okay, I'm at 4, 2. Okay, that group's good. They're over 500,000, over 500,000. This one's a little bit of a weak link, so I'll put Fire Mike there, and I'll put Killer Shadow there too. So I got 4-2, 4-2. This is the fun of balancing the different teams, because you're trying to guess at the same time of, alright, which node might my opponents go after first? So you're trying to balance things out such that your teams will hold the points as best they can. Now, I will show this in the next video actually, is as the guild battles are going on, you can move teams around. So if, say, the bottommost node, say they actually got down to just Blue's team, I could actually take some teams from another spot and add it here. Granted, yes, the other spot will get weakened as well, but a lot of it is also a numbers game of just being able to get teams up to defend as people run out of AP or action points. Now, you can buy additional action points. They do cost pokestones. As an experiment one time, I went ahead and jumped a bit into how many action points I could buy, and I ended up buying at one guild battle up to 6 action points, or I actually bought 5. I looked at the price of the 6th one and it was insane by then. But I'll actually go over action points a bit more in detail in the next video when they're actually being used. But for now, I'll actually show you one other thing that I forgot to show you in the last video. If you look at the upper left where it says Dreamers, Animators, and Prototype, you can click on the little italicized eye icon on any of those and see, weird, it's glitching again. The personal title, this is your personal title. Now, I have actually Guild Dominator, but for some reason occasionally it glitches out and shows me a different one. Here's you can see the rank of that guild, the server that they're on, at spot 7, that's how many spots that they have claimed. This includes their own guild hall. Now, you can't actually attack someone's guild hall, is what I've discovered. However, if you get a guild down all the way to just their guild hall, they can still attack from their hall. But anyway, moving on. Credits, 331, ranking number 2. The ranks, are based off of the credits. So Prototype, they have 429 credits, rank 3, and Dreamers is all the way up at 621, and of course they are rank 1. And as you can see, it also shows the rank rewards. These rewards actually get sent to the guild leader in a system mail saying, hey, here's how your guild did today, here's the rewards. Have fun. So that's that. But yeah, don't know why it's showing me that I have the Brave, but hey, glitches happen in game. It's every kind of game has its own problems, so I seem to be the only one who has been able to open the chest today. And even though it says open, it'll tell me I've already done it. So, what I didn't show you is if I take a spot and say defend, it will change the symbol above it to a little shield. You can see that the attack symbol over the neutral spot got dropped. And as you'll see on the spot bonus, all monsters attack plus 70, all monsters HP plus 70. Basically, because you've told the teams, hey, shore up your defenses, you get a higher bonus to defending the spot. On support, it says it'll automatically support teams nearby. But again, I don't actually see a statistical difference with it. Now, if someone knows what the support spot actually does, let me know. I would love to know what it actually means. So I'm going to go ahead and set that back to attacking. The other thing, you can have multiple nodes attacking the same node. This is actually important in terms of if one of those nodes that's attacking say, if one of my 2 blue nodes is attacking the red node, falls, normally, I'll show you. Actually, take a look at the bottom nodes, the blue and the green. If Prototype is able to take over that blue node, I won't be able to attack their node any longer because I don't have a spot to attack from. However, having 2 nodes attacking the same node, if one of those 2 nodes gets taken over, I can still attack the original node because I have one more spot that I'm attacking from. So, it is a bit of a blind tactics game. And also, if you have any other questions or you're not quite sure, like, alright, how's more information on how this is all supposed to go down, there is an eye in the upper right hand corner that tells you, alright, A complete match schedule lasts for 2 weeks. So this tells you generally some basic information on how to get your guild. If you're not a high enough level guild, this is some information for you. In terms of, alright, if you can get your guild up to level 3, you can participate. It costs 2,000 guild funds to participate. And once you've registered your guild for guild battle, all members level 45 and above can join the match. However, if people leave the guild, you kick anyone from the guild, those teams will no longer be available. Additionally, from what I found, when some of my members have reached level 45 mid-match cycle, they can't join. So they have to wait until the 2 weeks are over for them to be able to join, unfortunately. Yep. Let's see, there is, I'm just looking real quick, yeah. There is a bit of misinformation in this, as what I found, that like the battle phase is between 21:30 and 22:30. It actually is from 21:30 to 22 flat, because the battle actually only takes, it only lasts a half an hour. So, it is good to read the information. There's something like this, the assist on really any area in the game. However, you need to be careful because not everything is quite up to speed. Oh, there's this information on support. Weird. The teams which are set for support will help to defend the adjacent friendly spot. When the adjacent defense team is eliminated, the support spot will send out defense team automatically. Ah, okay. So, if I'm interpreting this correctly, if I have any teams that get wiped out on adjacent friendly spots, it will actually go ahead and move that team, move teams over automatically, so I don't have to manually move them. That's nice, but I think I actually prefer manually moving them. I will actually show you that in the next video, because I'm planning on, hopefully if time permits, recording the battle, what happens during battle, so that people can understand at least my thought process when it comes to moving teams around and defending spots and attacking spots. So for now, this is all I can really show you in terms of, again, the preparing stage. So for now, this is Dragaura signing off, and I'll see you in game.